piece is called Refrigerator Rumble. It was written by Blake Jornby. Did I say that right? Easy. Yes? Yep, okay. The teacher at East High School is Pam Hanson Stewart, and the teaching artist was Bridget Birdsall. And this particular piece was directed by Christina Martin Wright. The cast includes John, how do you say your last name? Seth? Sable as the narrator, Steve Tiska as fruit, Leanne Tiska as soda, Laszlo Reed as meat, Deanna Reed as cheese, Doug Reed as leftover, and Sarah Cutler as popsicle. Refrigerator Rumble.
Our story takes place in a food refrigerator, where for many years there has been peace among the food groups.
What another dark, beautiful day we have.
Yes, it is quite wonderful. Yes, just another regular day.
That is, until the day when the leftovers section, located on the bottom shelf, decided to attack the other sections and made its way to the top to reign supreme over the other products.
Spaghetti! Pizza! Roman noodles! Lend me your ears! Today is our time, that we are no longer looked down upon by the other food groups. Today we will rise up to the top shelf and unleash the light god. Finally, we will make the others pay for how they have treated us by keeping us down on the bottom shelf. Now, let us take what is ours!
The leftovers attacked the dairy section first, catching them off guard. It wasn't even a contest.
We are overrun. The milk is spilt and the eggs are broken. We must retreat to the fruit. Send a messenger to the fruit. Tell them to ready their defenses. The fruit are the wisest of us, and they will have a plan and answer as to why the leftovers would commit such atrocities.
The survivors of the dairy raid retreated to the fruit section, where they consulted with the fruit council.
We were caught completely off guard. The leftovers attacked without warning. Not even the cheese curds were spared. It was unimaginable to watch only myself and 2 baby bells survive.
I see. What could have brought this attack on, I wonder? There's always been peace among the leftovers and the other food groups. Do you have any ideas?
I saw a linguini who looked like the leader. He said he was leading them to the light god.
What did you say?
The light god, sir.
If he gets to the light god and releases him, we will all go stale.
I know. What are we going to do?
We must send a messenger to the meat and soda. Let them know of the situation and gather their forces on the top shelf. It is there we will make our final stand.
Sir, what is the reason, though? Why would they commit these acts of violence on a people?
Ever since the time of the Great Move, the leftovers have been on the bottom shelf, away from the other groups. They were thought to be a lesser race because they've been used and then returned back to the fridge. They've always been great in numbers because of, the way this family eats. We've long feared that they would realize how strong they were and use it to take over the rest of the fridge. It seems now our worst fears have been realized. Although they might not be the smartest, they will always be around. And we must not let them get control of the light god.
Sir, the meat and soda have gathered to the top shelf as you requested.
Good. Tell the soda to start shaking themselves in preparation to use their capabilities on the
Sir, what if the plan fails?
It can't. Because if it does, then it will be a bright tide in the refrigerator, and there's nothing we will be able to do to stop it.
Sir, we meat have traveled far to aid you in your defenses of the light god. Is it really true of the number of leftovers approaching?
Yes, unfortunately we will not have the upper hand, but this time we will be ready for them, and we will not give up.
We start our shaken and ready to explode on your command, sir.
Good. Now we'll make our way to the top shelf, where we will make our final stand.
Let them come!
They march to the top shelf, the soda leading, the meat, which are the strongest of the fighters behind them, and the cheese and fruit commanding from the rear.
Sir, our scouts say a number of 500 leftover noodles approach. They have little Caesars with them.
500 noodles?
Yes!
They outnumber us 3 to 1.
What should we do? There is no chance.
Don't say that we won't win, because we have something worth fighting for. Freshness! Yes! Little groups, I come to you now on the eve of the greatest battle this Kenmore refrigerator has ever seen. We face a foe whom we did not offend, and yet still they march. Well, I ask you, put aside our differences and fight for what we have in common, and that is an idea of peace and justice for future generations of food. Let us end this once and for all, and let us never have it happen again. Now, prepare for battle and prepare for victory!
Yes!
The leftovers, all at the same time, reach the top shelf, prepared for battle.
Leftovers, now is our time. Our time to get revenge on those who have put us down and kept us there for countless generations. Today, we show them what it's like to be pushed around and beaten. Today, we make up for all the time our ancestors endured mockery and humiliation from the higher food groups. It's time we finally took back what is ours and unleashed the great light god and finish off what is left of those who oppose us. I ask you now, fight for what is rightfully yours as a food group and take back our freedom!
The leftovers charge.
Soda, fire!
The soda fired, taking out the first row of noodles. But the pizza, unaffected, continued on.
Fire again! Cheese! Take what cheese and milk you have left and flank those pizzas. We must take them out before they reach the soda.
Sir. Yes, sir. Let's move out, men.
The soda began to fizzle and could only take out minimal noodles. The cheese flanked to show how great they were. The meat charged, but still the noodles showed no signs of straying.
Sir, they will overrun us if we don't do something fast.
We cannot retreat. There's only one other hope. But it has not happened for hundreds of years.
What is it?
It's just a story, but legend has it that there's a separate part of the refrigerator where giant creatures live called popsicles. And ice cream. They call it the freezer. They only appear when the light god is in danger because they are the most vulnerable to its power.
The noodles pushed on and overran the meat. It was all over for the peace defenders.
It's lost. We have no chance. She's called the last charge. If we're gonna go stale, we're going to go stale fighting.
Yes, I'm behind you to the expiration date, sir.
Wait. It can't be.
What, sir?
It's them. The freezer creatures.
ice cream bars appeared and began freezing the noodles solid. The leftovers, well, they had no choice but to retreat.
We respect what you have done to preserve peace in this side of the refrigerator. We have defended the light god for many generations, for it poses the greatest threat to us frozen foods. We must now return to where we have come from, for it is a long journey and not cold enough here. If you ever need help again, you have allies on the other side of the fridge. Fare thee well, food of the refrigerator.
Thank you. And may you live in peace as well.
And with that, our story comes to the end.